Good evening. I'm John Bruce reporting for Flashpoint TV. Please, follow me. Let's dive into the life and times of the music mogul, Sean Puff Diddy. Sean John Combs, popularly known by his various monikers such as Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, and Diddy, was born on November 4, 1969, in Harlem, New York City. Raised by his mother, Janice Combs, a teacher's assistant and model, and father, Melvin Earl Combs, who had associations with drug dealing, young Sean's early life was marked by both ambition and adversity. His father was murdered in 1972, when Sean was just 3 years old, a traumatic event that would haunt him throughout his life and shape his view of the world. Following his father's death, Janice relocated with Sean to Mount Vernon, New York, to give him a safer and more structured upbringing. Diddy attended the prestigious Mount St. Michael Academy, a Roman Catholic school where he not only excelled in academics but also shone in athletics. He played football and was on the championship-winning team. In 1986, even at a young age, Sean had a sharp eye for fashion and an entrepreneurial spirit, selling newspapers and hustling odd jobs to support his dreams. After graduating high school in 1987, he enrolled at Howard University in Washington, D.C., where he majored in business. Although he dropped out after 2 years to pursue music full-time, he would later be. Sean Combs began his music career as an intern at Uptown Records in 1990. His work ethic and eye for talent quickly got him promoted to a talent director. There, he helped develop artists like Jodeci and Mary J. Blige. His knack for identifying talent and crafting marketable images for R&B artists set him apart as an emerging power player in the industry. In 1993, after a falling out with Uptown's executives, Diddy was fired. Undeterred, he launched his own label, Bad Boy Entertainment, in partnership with Arista Records. The label's first major signing was a young Brooklyn rapper named Christopher Wallace, better known as the Notorious B.I.G. The duo quickly became a force to be reckoned with, and Biggie's debut album Ready to Die, 1994, became a massive commercial and critical success, ushering in a new East Coast renaissance in hip-hop. Throughout the mid to late 1990s, Diddy turned Bad Boy Records into a cultural juggernaut. He signed and produced artists like Faith Evans, 112, Total, Maze, and The Lox. Diddy's signature sound, a blend of smooth R&B melodies, catchy samples from 80s hits, and street-savvy lyrics, dominated radio and club scenes. He was not just producing hits, he was defining the sound of an era. In 1997, following the tragic death of the Notorious B.I.G. in a still unsolved drive-by shooting, Diddy stepped into the spotlight as a performer. That year, he released his debut album. The album included the heartfelt tribute to Biggie, I'll Be Missing You, featuring Faith Evans and 112, which became a worldwide smash. The song topped the Billboard Hot 100 for 11 weeks and earned him a Grammy Award. No Way Out went on to sell over 7 million copies in the US alone. This success marked his transformation from a behind-the-scenes producer into a global music superstar. With platinum albums, hit singles, and a stable of successful artists, Diddy expanded his brand beyond music. He ventured into fashion, launching Sean John in 1998. The clothing line was a critical and commercial success, eventually earning the Council of Fashion Designers of America, CFDA, Men's Designer of the Year Award in 2004. Break Here Stop Mill. Diddy also entered the liquor business, partnering with Ciroc Vodka in 2007. Under his influence, Ciroc's sales exploded, cementing him as a savvy businessman capable of building brands far beyond the recording studio. He diversified into television and film, producing MTV's Making the Band, which helped discover groups like Danity Kane and Day 26. He also acted in films such as Monsters Ball and A Raisin in the Sun. By the mid-2000s, Sean Combs had become more than a music mogul. He was an all-around media titan. Despite his success, Diddy's career was not without scandal. In December 1999, he was arrested following a nightclub shooting in Manhattan involving his then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez and rapper Shine. Although he was acquitted of all charges in 2001, the trial generated intense media scrutiny and put his image under the microscope. In 2005, he officially changed his stage name to Diddy, causing confusion and a lawsuit in the UK from another artist using that name. Still, the brand evolution continued to work in his favor, and he managed to stay relevant through constant reinvention. Over the years, Diddy faced multiple civil lawsuits involving assaults, contract disputes, and business disagreements. In 2023, singer Cassie, real name Cassandra Ventura, his longtime partner, accused him of abuse in a high-profile civil case. Though settled out of court within a day, it opened the floodgates for other allegations from different individuals. These lawsuits portrayed a much darker image of the mogul, tarnishing his legacy. 2023 and 2024 proved to be some of the most tumultuous years in Sean Combs' life. Multiple lawsuits were filed against him by former associates, models, and employees, accusing him of physical abuse, sexual misconduct, and human trafficking. In March 2024, Homeland Security agents raided his homes in Los Angeles and Miami, executing a federal warrant in connection to a larger investigation. Though he was not charged immediately, the public fallout was devastating. Brand partnerships quickly dissolved. Ciroc and Delian ended their deals. Sean John, once his crown jewel, was sold off. Many entertainment platforms and award shows distanced themselves. Longtime friends in the industry began to stay silent or issue cautious statements. For someone who had always dominated headlines for his triumphs, the pivot to scandal was jarring. Despite recent controversies, there is no denying Sean Diddy Combs' impact on hip-hop, fashion, and black entrepreneurship. He helped shift the perception of rappers from mere entertainers to brand moguls. Through Bad Boy Records, he gave rise to some of the most influential artists of the 90s. Through Sean John, he opened doors for black designers in mainstream fashion. Through Ciroc, he redefined celebrity branding in the liquor industry. Musically, he's responsible for dozens of hits, whether as a producer, collaborator, or performer. His influence can be felt in today's artists who embrace both business acumen and creative expression. He was among the first to show that a hip-hop artist could aspire to billionaire status not just through music but through ownership, brand extension, and relentless hustles. Diddy's philanthropic work, including support for education, Black Lives Matter, and donations to HBCUs, also earned him respect beyond the entertainment world. Still, his recent legal troubles have caused many to reevaluate his legacy. For some, his career is a cautionary tale of excess and unchecked power. For others, it's a story of resilience and reinvention. The truth likely lies somewhere in between. Sean Combs' life reads like a modern Shakespearean epic, filled with triumph, tragedy, reinvention, and scandal. From the streets of Harlem to the boardrooms of billion-dollar corporations, from nightclub dance floors to federal investigations, his journey is one of the most compelling in modern pop culture. Whether he rises again or fades into obscurity will depend on what happens in the aftermath of these legal challenges. But no matter the outcome, Diddy's imprint on music, fashion, and business will remain indelible. John Bruce reporting for Flashpoint TV.